Hello everyone, good evening, good night, and to some of you, good morning. My name is Ashaeden, and this is AshaedenStarCraft. Today we have a platinum level matchup right here on the good old-fashioned King Sejong Station, Ladder Edition. So, a little bit about what's going on, in case you're wondering. We just got back today, which is why I'm casting a little bit later than normal. We just got back from a paintball world here in Orlando. A class of mine that is about to graduate decided that we'd all go out and play a little bit of paintball, shoot each other up, have a little bit of classmate rivalry stuff going on. So it was a lot of fun. We were able to do that. We are actually getting ready to graduate after 2 years of school, and we are about to go on our externship. And what the externship basically entails is we work in our little kitchens and stuff like that, be chefs and do what chefs do, cooking and stuff and serving people and whatnot. And that is actually considered one of our classes, and it will be our last class before graduation. So we probably will not be seeing each other until then unless we decide to just call each other and hang out. So that's where we're at. Culminated 2 years of culinary school, culinary college, not a technical school. Actually, one of the best culinary colleges in the world. So, pretty cool stuff. Anyways, bottom of King Sejong Station, spawning in the right bottom corner. It is SeGeJePe Sega. That's what I'm gonna call him. Sega. Works. Pretty cool stuff. And up in the top left-hand corner, the blue Terran player. This kind of looks like, from what I'm used to, he kind of goes off race. It is the Red Army from Team Trplet. One thing I am actually very proud of is he is now a member of my clan, AshFire Gaming, which I actually started out of the ashes of what was once an amazing clan. And I still love every member in it, and that is still there, and everyone that was ever in Trplet. But unfortunately, Trplet, pretty much nobody ever came online anymore. And it kind of breaks my heart that it happened. And, you know, I can't even blame anyone else but myself, too, because I was an officer, and maybe I could have done something to make it last. But that is the bearer of bad news, I guess, if you will. So, yeah. That's what happened. So I opened up my new clan, and I have some very amazing players that are playing for me, and I just absolutely love them, and they're very talented. Anyways, to the game, we actually have a fast CC. I guess it's not too fast, I suppose. We have a CC coming up here on the high ground, followed by a factory. Obviously, the factory will be done first. A little bit of Reaper harass. As I said, this is a platinum level matchup, just so you guys know. And APMs are actually pretty well up there, you know, 60, 70, 80. They're pretty relatively high up there. I would like to say that I consistently do about 70. But sometimes, depending on what race I'm playing, I'm just spending a lot of time waiting, so I don't know what it is that I could be doing with that APM. Maybe somebody could let me know. That actually helped me out a lot. That would be wonderful. So, CC already going down for that orbital. Followed up by another barracks. Couple of things going on. Oh, that's just the gateway production. And the Reaper comes back in. Is he gonna get any more intel there? He does see that a forge is on the way, so we're going to probably see some upgrades very soon. Maybe a cannon. And a Stargate. Interesting. Transferring some probes. Transfer. And here they are. So I guess one is going to make 2 of the assimilators. A couple of Widow Mines also in production, as well as the NG Bay. So we're probably going to see more heavy bio, maybe, perhaps. Or, I mean, he could just totally surprise me and just totally change the whole thing up altogether. Bunker on the low ground here. Pretty good spot to be. Not doing anything with the upgrades yet, so maybe he just had it to make a cannon, perhaps? Or maybe just wanted to build it for aesthetic purposes. Could be. Warp gate technology almost done. Still only on one gate, though. Ah, there it is. There's the 3 cannons. I guess one of that's the last pylon spoke. Maybe he's trying to prevent anything coming back here. Now, I know I've seen a lot of players, though, Terran players, come back through here with some Hellions, regardless of this, and just come and start roasting their workers, come back around, stuff like that. Pretty high micro-intensive stuff. Ah, he just wanted to get that Oracle out. And, of course, he has that for a transition in case he sees that there's no anti-air, but it kind of does give away that they are going air. Maybe. But what with the Robo Bay coming, Robo Facility, excuse me, coming along with the Twilight Council, probably going to see a little bit more of a ground army style play. But all the way around the backside, we actually do already have a turret up, so it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. And so it just was a little bit too late. If it maybe a couple of more minutes earlier, or even another minute earlier, he would have been fine. So there went that idea. Trying to micro get as many of these little guys as possible. Oof. Wow. Good stuff. So not a whole lot needed to go on down here. I guess you're just kind of trying to get a scout. Maybe you can just rush in and hit reveal. That'd be something if they were going to attack. 2 more gateways on the way, as well as the robotics bay. The thing that I said earlier. A pretty quick Colossus tech. Did drop his other gateways though, so now he's up to 4. Steady making those probes. Either we're going to see an army get made relatively fast here. Working down them plates. Back to the other thought I had. Maybe we're going to see that. Maybe an army get really made, or maybe they're going to transition into a late game and go for a 3rd base. I know he's Red Army is setting up for one. I'm going to go ahead and already build that missile turret so that the Oracle doesn't come in and just rape him. He could come in and kill that SCV. Don't attack that. Attack the SCV. There you go. There it is. You're not going to be able to get that turret before that army comes in. He could have got that SCV out, so another SCV going to have to come now and finish the job. Do we have a CC already being made? No, but all these Raxes. Yep, we're definitely going to see a heavy bio play going on. A couple of medevacs also in production, and 3 supply depots. 1 Colossus on the way with extended thermal lance and Storm. We're going to see some Templars do a little bit of stormy damage. Sounds like fun. And the Observer sees the army. So it's probably going to be set to follow. Maybe kind of know when that army moves out. Maybe the army, maybe Red Army spotted it. He's going to do a little scan on his own army and just poof. There goes that. Who knows? But the Protoss players actually elected to go for a 3rd base, having seen that army, and only has a few things. Maybe I guess a feedback and a couple of shots there, and this little wall might do good. But it's going to, the engagement's going to have to happen out here in the open, and he knows it's coming. So this army's going to want to move out here and at least sort of like be prepared, I suppose. Maybe they'll flank from the back end. On our Observer, is he going to see it? Does he see it? Oh yeah, he sees it. He's following. So he knows it's coming. And the scan knows what army composition, and he loads it up. So he's going to do maybe a 2-pronged attack. And then back it up, drop the Widow Mines and stuff like that. And he just keeps inching those Widow Lines forward, so pretty much if any engagement happens, he's just going to lose half of his army to that. Oh! That's a way to get rid of an Observer. One way to do it. So we're basically just kind of a waiting game. Maybe something's going to happen with this drop. Probably might want to move that closer to the army then at that point. Oh, and he just immediately takes out the Widow Mines. And if he pulls that Observer up forward, he's going to be able to snipe those too. So the Widow Mines are not going to really be too big of a factor here. Maybe Red Army forgot he loaded those up, or maybe it was a misclick and doesn't realize it. So he does know that the Widow Mines are there. Oh no, he did. And the Widow Mines do get sniped. So his army's probably going to want to pull back unless he has some pretty crazy micro. Might want to make a few more either units or start making... Oh, he's got 32. 32 workers on that and 27 over there. So I don't know what's going on, why he's making so many probes. Maybe he's just going to go ahead and take a couple more bases. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't get... Oh, they're going to step forward. Oh, my goodness. Blink, blink. Oh, and the storms. Good storms. Money storms. But the Colossus does go down. So the trade-off is going to be more highly in favor of Red Army because of the just sheer expensiveness of that. And then the ability to just reinforce completely. No mothership core to come back to the... And all these things are going down right away. The high, really expensive tech items that he's going to need. And didn't get the photon overcharge either. Lost the mothership core. So pretty much this drop did amazing. We see any feedback? That would have been huge. So pretty much the really expensive Protoss army that can barely move around, and most of their stuff got really, really destroyed. More pylons needing to be built. All the key structures. So basically an army can't be made right now from Sega to respond to this. And it looks like we're scouting with our racks right now. And wow, tons of more racks on the way, folks. Tons of more racks here. So pretty much there is nothing that our Protoss player is going to be able to do. We do have another base being built down here. And that was that. Probably should get... Oh no. Build a... Yeah, that's still underpowered. What's going on? You want to build a pylon. That thing is dead. You can't build Colossus. I guess you can build a Colossus even if it's not powered. That is interesting. As long as you have the structure, you can build Colossus. Wow. Should probably start considering transferring these troops, considering it's 37 right there. You might consider taking another base. This army pushing forward. And this base is taken. So he might want to consider going ahead and just taking that base too while he's at it. I would. And just dropping more gateways. Is he going to make these? Come on, turn them in. Is he selecting them? Nope. Come on, gateway. He's going to lose this base. He's going to lose this base really hardcore. All these gateways, he knows it's happening. Oh, and wow, he's going to come around this side. So he knows the army's moving, and another drop in the main. What can he do? There's absolutely nothing he can do. He's going to lose everything in his main. And if he pulls back, he's going to lose this base. He at least snipes one of the medevacs, which is one thing, but now he's not going to be able to get back here in time. He's going to probably lose all these gateways. They're like getting one-shotted here. Just the sheer amount of forces coming in there. And I don't know, he probably should have went in and just took that whole base out altogether. And oh, and the blink forward. Void Ray in the picture here a little bit. Colossus taking a lot of forces out there. Do any of these become gateways yet? I mean, yes, they did. Drop some more pylon. Drop some more troops. Bring your Nexus back here. Actually, that Nexus was really out of position, it looks like. So, kind of a thing. Yep. Forces just kind of hiding out here. They're going to come back for some more. And the reinforcements are coming. Steady streaming across the map. A couple more Vikings to take out the Colossus. Because that is going to be trouble for all this bio. But it needs more Colossus in this army. 3 Colossus is probably not going to be enough for a max bio army. Oh, and then there goes 1. And that's going to take out the Colossus, actually. Should probably pull the Colossus back immediately. No. Don't overextend. Put them in the rear. I know I've been told that 1,000 times. Never bring your Colossus forward. Oh, and they're not focusing on the Vikings. The Vikings are just taking the shots on that. And it looks like this whole army is going down. Another drop in the main. Oh my goodness, the Void just kind of hanging out. This engagement's going to be pretty much over. Probably should have done some feedbacks there, maybe. And the Templar goes down. And now this army pushes back in again. Just as the probes are transferring. And there needs to be something happening here really fast. All these medevacs. Woo! But they're all pretty low on health. So, I mean, if they can kind of be focused down. Honestly, there's pretty much nothing that our Protoss player can do here. And just the sheer number. Attack! No, don't run away. Now they just copped up 3 more of your gateways. And it looks like that. No! Just with the sheer number of medevacs, it's going to be able to hold all of this. Just army after army just being taken out here. No, don't engage the stalkers. They'll kill you. I mean the marauders. And the reinforcements have arrived. This base is now mining. All this extra, I mean, he should just be like taking all of his stuff. He should be making stuff. With all of his gateways, he should be making stuff. Units, just units. You got enough money to just warp units. And the amount of chrono energy you have. Oh my goodness. And all that goes down. Just no ability to reinforce whatsoever. He just doesn't have enough gateways for the money he has. And heavy stalker against marauder. Oh my goodness, this could be the game, folks. What are we gonna do here? No storms, you got these guys here. You got the Templars. Don't let them take out your stuff. You got tons of gateways. Now they're gonna come back out and do more damage. And we have more units just kill. Oh, that's just the so maybe he was waiting for a critical number, I don't know. But now he's just waited far too long, and the storms isn't going to be enough. Feed back the medevacs. Oh, and the Vikings are even taking some of the hits away. And they're just nothing. There's just no answer for Sega. And Sega did go under. So that was the game. That was, wow, that was crazy. Just in the end, there was just too much Terran, too much bio, and just way too many barracks. There's just absolutely nothing that Sega could have done there at that point. Just didn't have enough gateways, wasn't able to warp in enough units. And that ultimately cost him the game. And that's pretty much how it rolls with the amount of gateways that you actually have to build in order to make the army that you need as a Protoss player. I know it kind of sucks because you don't need that many barracks to make the kind of army that he did there. And he had a lot of barracks. Oh, my goodness. And structures tab here. Looks like he had 10 barracks. Wow. It's a lot. But anyways, that was a game. Good game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.